YouTube, what's going on? This preacher. So, so got my baby back on the road again. It's been basically put up for almost 2 years inside of storage and stuff like that. So, I had got it out of storage and took it to the dealership and everything. Took it out the dealership and they went all over it. Had to get new bearings. They didn't rotted out and broke and all that other kind of good stuff. Had to change up all the fluids out of it. Had to get all that good stuff done to it, to get it back on the road. I haven't ridden it because of my shoulder, tear my rotator cuff and my bicep tendon. So finally got it back and everything. It's a 2011 zx14. I had got it used back in 2012. I had it since March of 2012. So my arm ain't really fixed yet. It's about 65%. The doctor put me back on light duty this past Thursday on the 10th. He said I can go back to work on light duty with a 20-pound weight restriction on it, and I still have to do physical therapy 3 times a week for more strengthening parts of it. But nevertheless, I'm coming on with my recovery on my arm and stuff, slower than I would like, but he said that's perfectly normal. He actually said that I'm actually is ahead of the curve so far. So I don't know how that's going to be going back. I don't know what that process is going to be, but whatever light work they got, I guess I'm just going to be doing it, which is good. Ready to get up out the house. Really am. Ready to get up out the house. I have a couple challenges, but it'll be all right. I'm not going to be able to go back to the Dollar General account. So that's not happening. So I got to assess everything and go from there, because it's a big difference, especially in pay, between doing the dedicated account and doing the regular over the road. It's a big pay difference. I have to assess everything and stuff like that. So we shall see. We shall see. Especially if we got this virus thing going on. So we got that too. So it all depends, man. It all depends. It all depends on everything. So unforeseeable future right now. Got to take it one day at a time, I guess. One day at a time, one step at a time. I'm out here in my community, in my garage. It's like windy. A little dollar, she just want to be out here with me. But it's a nice little day today. Out here, so which is good. It's good. My complaints about my shoulder, my doctor is like, hey, well, it's pretty good. That it's pretty good. That it's normal. It's normal. It's normal. I'm just like, you sure it's normal? Cause, like for instance, I can't straighten my I can't straighten my arm to go straight up and down. It goes like this and goes out. So I'm a little disappointed about that because it's deflected. It's kind of deflected. And then doing stuff with my arms outstretched, it still hurt real bad. I was reaching some eggs when I went to Walmart. I had got like 2 little flats of eggs, and just out reaching my arm stretched out like this and putting the bag in the back seat of the car hurt. Yeah, it was hurting. I was like, oh, Jesus. It was hurting. So you got a flower? I see. No, you keep it. I don't want the flower. You can keep it. So I got like little stuff like that, but it's one of those things that can take a long time. So we'll see. We shall see how everything is and stuff. But it's an Easter day today. I had watched my pastors. Well, I watched a couple pastors online today. So, watching the word, things like that. I always try to keep the word. I've been doing Bible study online as well. So, how y'all doing out there? Y'all doing all right with this thing? Are y'all still working? Y'all still burning up the roads? Man, then, like, my truck is right here, right? And then I was looking at this puddle. I'm like, what I got a puddle? It ain't really raining. Why I got a puddle? So I get up under my truck and my transmission pan gasket didn't wore out. So I'm leaking transmission fluid all down my driveway. Well, not down my driveway. It goes down, and then where it cuts in half, it got inside that little crevice, and it's going out to the yard. So I got a transmission fluid leak. And when I was looking up under there, I saw I have oil. So I looked up under there, and up by my oil pan, the gasket then wore out in that too. So I got a leak in that. So it's leaking for, but my truck been sitting, because I don't really go nowhere until I go to physical therapy. But then I take, the car when I go to physical therapy and stuff. So I'm like, man. So I gotta redo the gaskets in my transmission pan and inside the oil pan as well. I was like, man, if not one thing, it's another, ain't it? And like it's just been sitting here. I said, how do it break with it just sitting here? Excuse me. But anyway, I'm just rambling on, man. Just give y'all a little update what's going on with my shoulder and stuff. Get back and for my motorcycle peeps. In another, I say 2 months, I'll be back riding again and going to some of these bike events, bike weeks and things like that. A couple bike nights that we have down here. Once we able to get out and do stuff, they got this stay home safe stuff going on. So whenever they lift that and that part gets better, I'll be back out there on the scene. I got a couple more stuff that I'm doing with my bike, and it's going to be getting stretched with a 300, and it's going to be getting painted as well. So I'm going to paint it, stretch it, and put some air ride system on it as well. So I got a couple things I'm going to be doing to it and things like that. So all right, man, y'all be safe. Y'all have a happy Easter. God bless you.